The same Nigerians are online promoting Afrobeats. They are online cheering our entertainment ambassadors who are making us proud. The same Nigerians are online promoting our food, promoting our cuisines, promoting our culture, our sports, our comedy, our skits, our fashion. Nigeria to the world, proudly Nigerians. The same Nigerians are online cheering Nigeria on. When we Nigerians are winning, we are all, cheering. And when these same Nigerians complain, most times these complaints are towards the government for obvious reasons. You say they are cursing. You see, me as a person and somebody who loves Nigerians so much, I frown at people who constantly talk down on Nigeria. I do. But I have learned not to invalidate, their challenges, their plight, or whatever it is they're going through. Because I really don't know. So I listened to the video of someone I would want to refer to as my senior colleague, Morayo Afolabi-Brown, of Your View on TVC, reacting to the viral video of Pastor Poju Oyemade, where Pastor Oyemade insinuated that Nigerians are being programmed to hate Nigeria. So let's listen to Morayo's comments, and when we return, we'll continue.
We agree the country is not where we would like it to be. There's corruption. We don't have power. I was celebrating Ikeja Disco the other day, but we're having issues across the nation. But the fact that it seems as if the generation is being groomed intentionally to hate Nigeria, for me, I have a serious problem with that because I have 4 kids. We live in the same country that you're cursing. We eat, I work here. Every money I make is in this country. I have no plans to jackpot anywhere. So if you sit down comfortably in Canada and you're cursing the country that you left because of the hardship, I live here. So my 4 kids, are they going to be raised in this cursed country? Is that what you... So when I personalize that, it has a whole different meaning. So I understand where he's coming from, where must we curse the nation? Which is the conversation I'd like us to touch on.
First of all, Sis Morayo, there is a difference between complain and cursing. But I would understand when someone constantly complain, one can confuse both. Yeah, because, complain repeatedly, it can mean something else, right? I have agreed with you on so many, topics, your views on so many topics, because, I watch Your View a lot of times, so I agree with you. But on this one, I beg to differ. I really beg to differ. In that video, you clearly stated the issues on ground. Power, corruption, security, general crisis, economic crisis in the country. Yes, you clearly stated that. Exactly that. Those are the things that people are complaining about. Those are the things people are online on a daily basis talking about every time. And it's sounding like a broken record because the government seem not to be listening, and these people are coming out to talk about the country and their challenges. And you see something, you might want to argue or fault their approach to going online to talk about it. But let's talk about somebody in one village going through challenges. Who is going to hear that person complain? They have seen, social media as their way of escape. So people go online because their chances of being heard and maybe anything can be done is on social media. So they are there complaining. And you see, let's talk about cursing. There's also a difference when people are cursing Nigeria or people are cursing the leaders who plunged us into those, challenges you enumerated. They're just two different, scenarios here. And the latter is the case. When you actually see people who insult, they are mostly insulting the bad leaders, cursing the bad leaders who are making them go through what they go through on a daily basis. You see, me as a person and somebody who loves Nigerians so much, I frown at people who constantly talk down on Nigeria. I do. But I have learned not to invalidate, their challenges, their plight, or whatever it is they're going through. Because I really don't know. I don't know where the person or from what point of view the person is speaking from. Now you might see somebody online saying, go better for these leaders, go better for Nigeria. It's not a good thing, but that might just be somebody who rushed a loved one to the hospital, and then they said they cannot operate. Maybe a loved one that needs an urgent operation, but they're saying we cannot operate because there is no bed space, or we cannot do that because there is no light to do the operation. Or some people, you go somewhere, they tell you cannot do this because there is no this. Or you go to schools, they are teaching you about computer, meanwhile you've never seen computer in your life. Or you're somewhere, just some things are just happening. Or you're somewhere, security, some people can't go to their villages. They've run away, they don't have anywhere to call home anymore because they've been displaced by bandits, by insurgents, by security challenges have forced them to leave their homes. They are now like refugees inside their country. And when that kind of person sits down to say, no, you want to say the person is cursing Nigeria, and your attempt to even put this thing on the head of the Nigerians who have jackpot, it's just another failed attempt to do that. No, don't do that, sis. Don't do that. Nigerians are abroad are also Nigerians too. They have loved ones at home. Even though 1, 2, 3% jackpot, they have loved ones at home. And when they are complaining about what forced them to leave their homes in the first place, you say they are cursing. Some of these people, if you ask them, they will not. Most of them are economic migrants. They left because of the economy. If you ask them, they won't even leave their homes. They won't leave their country. I tell you, there are some people abroad, if you ask them, I know that this is not possible, but there are some people, the day a dollar becomes 1 naira. Let me not even say 1 naira. A dollar, Nigeria wasn't, naira gains so much that a dollar becomes 100 naira or 200 naira. You will see a lot of people who will go back home. A lot of people will go back home because I tell you, a lot of people are abroad. Let me not generalize. While I understand that different people jackpot for different reasons, but I tell you, some people immediately, if there's it's exchange rate in their country that they jackpot to against the naira, that is making some people stay in those countries and do the kind of jobs that they are doing, because their only consolation is that, okay, if I get this $100, at least in Nigeria, it's 100 and something thousand. That if I share that one amongst family members, it's something. I want to blame those people who are angry. And again, let's say there are people who are cursing Nigeria, who have, those who are abroad that are cursing Nigeria. Some people are not cursing Nigeria. They are cursing the fact that the economic situation forced them to leave their fatherland, to leave their motherland. So they are just angry because maybe some of them's living condition abroad is not good or is not what they planned. So when they think back, they go like, if it's not done with Nigeria, I even be like this. What am I even doing here? So some people are angry that their economy, their country poorly managed by their government, forced them out to become economic migrants. I don't know, sis, how you can agree that, you know, people are grooming Nigerians to hate on Nigeria, and you're just particular about Nigerians who are abroad. They're the ones doing it. If for nothing, the Nigerians in Nigeria are the ones who are online complaining more. They are the ones online complaining more. Hardly are people who are, because I don't know, it's Nigerians that I see, mostly Nigerians who are living in Nigeria complaining. No one is grooming Nigerians to hate Nigeria. There are real issues. People are going through it. So when they are online venting, lamenting, complaining, shouting, angry, the least we can do is to people like you who have platforms to continue to amplify it. Not saying they are cursing Nigeria. You see, Nigerians are online. The same Nigerians are online promoting Afrobeats. They are online cheering our entertainment ambassadors who are making us proud. The same Nigerians are online promoting our food, promoting our culture, our sports, our comedy, our skits, our fashion. Nigeria to the world, proudly Nigerians. The same Nigerians are online cheering Nigeria on. When we Nigerians are winning, we are all, cheering. And when these same Nigerians complain, most times these complaints are towards the government for obvious reasons. You and I cannot turn a blind eye that these people's complaints are not valid. Then you're not being honest to yourself. If you choose to see it as cursing, well, it's sad. People complain. People are complaining constantly. They're not cursing. How about, if we all want to say they're cursing, how about the government address the things making them to complain, things making them to curse, as you put it? When they are there cheering Nigeria, supporting Nigeria, cheering Nigeria on, and all our ambassadors who are making us proud, you people don't say that they are, cheering Nigeria on. That as bad as the nation is, when it comes to entertainment on the continent, nobody is close to Nigeria, entertainment-wise. I make bold to say that. And why? Nigerians online, home and abroad, are the ones pushing that agenda with our entertainment. Nigerians online are the ones making sure that even if our government is not making us proud, the part that Nigerians are controlling, the Nigerian people, the youth are controlling, which is entertainment, you can see how well that part is doing, or that sector is doing. Why, if you think they hate Nigeria, why is it that on that breath they are praising Nigeria, and on that breath, on the other breath of politics and bad governance, they are cursing Nigeria? There is something the government are just not doing right. It's not the people. Don't put the blame on the people, and most importantly, don't put the blame on Nigerians who are abroad. They have nothing to do with this.
When I watch Nigerians living abroad, they listen to our music. This music that was brought up in this cursed land, this land that you curse. The guys are in the studio in Bariga recording this song in this bad country.
Work, yeah.
And this same song is being expanded. And you are living in Canada, you're playing your 50th birthday, and you're playing our song. How are you not playing white people's song? Since you've cursed that land. I'm coming back to you in a second. The same clothes, all the ugu from Nigeria, all the okra, you are insisting that your people should bring it back. So you still want who you are. But you want a part of you, but yet you still curse the land that you left. That's my own concern, because many of our people abroad, as much as I understand that they came out of penury and they moved into this new world, and they don't want to look back. And I didn't walk their shoes, so I don't know what they went through.
In this video, you listed that Nigerians who are abroad are still listening to Nigerian music, they are still eating Nigerian food, they're still wearing Nigerian clothes, like, because they're no longer in Nigeria. they should stop eating Nigerian food. They should stop wearing Nigerian clothes. Like, are you kidding me, sis? Like, they should stop. To you, if they hate Nigerians so much, they should stop. So as long as they are still eating Nigerian food, as long as they are still wearing Nigerian clothes, as long as they are still playing Nigerian songs in their parties, they should not criticize bad government or bad leadership. Now that's all you see, Sis Morayo. Like, these people are still, all this they are doing, they are still carrying on our culture. Where they are promoting our song. If for nothing, the Nigerians abroad are the ones that are pushing the gospel of Afrobeat. Davido said it. The Nigerians abroad are the ones really pushing Afrobeat. One part that is giving us that, prestige on the global stage. And you say because they've left Nigeria, they should stop. Like, sister, this one not follow. Like, just leave this aspect. Continue saying the cursing part. But bringing up this part, saying that they shouldn't be eating Nigerian food because they've left Nigeria, and because they are still eating Nigerian food, you are insinuating that they should not talk about the ills going on in Nigeria. No, you're so wrong on that. So wrong. So because they have more or less escaped from Nigeria, they shouldn't complain, like their complaints are not valid. Is it because we're in social media era where a lot of things are amplified? Our parents, they've all been complaining about Nigeria from time immemorial. Were they also programmed to hate Nigeria? You see, we leave the issues and we start chasing shadows. If you see some throwback newspapers, a lot of people, the same issue, they've been complaining about Nigeria. Are you trying to put it on the head of the youth of today or the Nigerians who have jackpot? You see, Morayo, people will just think that you are speaking from a place of privilege. And for that reason, you might just be ignorant of the fact that people are going through a lot. So that's why you want to look like you want to invalidate their experiences or their plights. No one is cursing the nation. But you see, there are issues in the country that can actually make one curse their leaders if they're that frustrated. And when you listen to them, their points are valid. Hopefully, with your platform, you will continue to amplify the complaints, not curses, of Nigerians, both home and abroad. And I wonder why you think that curses are affecting Nigeria. On a daily basis, me and you, including different big pastors. I mean, Nigeria have one of the biggest pastors on the continent of Africa, like renowned popular pastors. We are all praying every day for Nigeria. I wonder why you think the curses are affecting Nigeria. Why are the prayers from you and I and everyone else? Why are we not thinking that the prayers should affect Nigeria? Because we are all speaking positive on Nigeria. Why do you think the prayers are not working? The reason is simple. While we pray, the government should just do their damn job. It's that simple. It's just simple. They should just do their job, rather than sitting down and making it look like the people are the problem. The government should sit up, and they should do that fast. Anyway, sis Morayo, like I said, I follow you. I agree on a lot of things, a lot of your opinion on things, but on this one, no. Nigerians are not a problem. Nigerians are not cursing. Nigerians are just complaining. There is a difference. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's continue to build this community. I see you again in my next video. Bye for now.